first quarter Hundley looked much more comfortable in the Packers' opening drive, using short timing routes and designed runs to get within field goal range. However, the drive stalled at the 20 and Mason Crosby's field goal attempt got blocked. Before the game, the Green Bay Packers are still navigating life without Aaron Rodgers, looking to stay above .500 when they host the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football at 8:30 p.m. ET on ESPN livestream on Watch ESPN. After losing Rodgers to a broken collarbone in Week 6, the Packers turned to Brett Hundley, who made his first NFL start in Week 7. The results were not pretty. Hundley completed just 12 of 25 passes for 87 yards and an interception in a 26-17 loss to the New Orleans Saints. The Packers dropped to 4-3 and fell further behind the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC North. Hundley's now had a bye week to study up and will look to make a better impression against the Lions, whose defense ranks 22nd in yards allowed per game and 25th in points allowed. The Packers will likely lean on Aaron Jones and Ty Montgomery in the run game, while Jordy Nelson, Davante Adams, and Randall Cobb remain quality receiving weapons. Still, it should go without saying that Rodgers' loss is a massive blow to the entire team. The Packers risk falling out of the playoff picture if Hundley doesn't make fast progress. Despite Rodgers' injury throwing the division race wide open, the Lions failed to take advantage. They've lost 3 straight games to squander a 3-1 start, the latest being a limping 20-15 defeat to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Matthew Stafford threw for 423 yards, but the Lions didn't score a touchdown thanks to repeated red zone failures, forcing to settle for 5 field goals instead. Once again, the Lions' running game was an Achilles heel. Amir Abdullah managed just 27 yards on 11 carries against the Steelers, while Dwayne Washington got stuffed at the goal line multiple times. The defense was also prone to giving up big plays, most notably the 97-yard touchdown by Juju Smith-Schuster that ultimately blew the game open. If the Lions hope to end their losing streak and get back in the playoff hunt, then beating the Packers' backup quarterback is a must. Otherwise, it's going to be yet another season of frustration and missed opportunities for Jim Caldwell's staff. Pre-game reading: the Lions kicked 5 field goals last week, but Caldwell probably should have kicked even more. You know what this man is arguing for? More field goals. Beautiful, luscious field goals. He wants Matt Prater to kick, and then kick some more, kicks onward and forever, kicking into eternity, until the Lions have won all the games. Attrition by toe. Laces to nirvana. Enough being a riverboat gambler, Jim Caldwell. Put on the warm blanket of 3 points. Embrace that uprights lifestyle. Acme Packing Company looks ahead to the Packers' off-season priorities. The Packers have tried to solidify the cornerback position with the drafting of Demarius Randall, Quinton Rollins, and Kevin King in recent seasons, while also adding Devon House in the off-season and working a number of undrafted free agents into the mix. Despite having 1 to 2 years left on their contracts, it's possible that neither Randall nor Rollins are on the team next season after slumping the past 2 seasons. Green Bay doesn't have replacements that strike fear into the heart of an NFL quarterback. It's time to ride the merry-go-round again. Despite Hundley's struggles, one drive in particular showed off his potential. McCarthy doesn't need to pare down the playbook for Hundley. He just needs to do a better job of mixing formations and effectively calling plays they already have. This could have been how the Packers' offense looked the entire game against the Saints, and it's how Green Bay could look moving forward. Pride of Detroit argues that it's time for the Lions to commit to Abdullah as an every down back. Abdullah doesn't need to be in the game in every short yardage situation, but he absolutely needs to be involved more often. He's versatile enough where he can pass block, run or leak out as a receiving threat. He's shifty enough that he can fit in small holes and make people miss after blocking breakdowns. In short, he's just too valuable of a weapon to have sitting dormant on key third down plays.